I think that by everyone you imply the 3 people who are on my Discord server. And I don't mean they're on, I mean the 3 people who are actually messaging on the Discord server. Everyone else is just, there. So the yearly spring carnival is just around the corner. I hope you appreciate my monotone voice. So the yearly spring carnival is just around the corner again. I never really wanted to go back in 6th and 7th since all the couples go to the carnival and you see them kiss everywhere you go. I swear it seems like this carnival is more of a second Valentine's dance. As much as I hate to admit it, yes, I am indeed jealous of seeing these couples together all the time while here I am single for my whole life. But I decided that this year in 8th that I should finally go. But not because I actually have people to go with, but because I want to make some money. Wow. Greg making money. Last year, I remember overhearing the kids that set up their own games and dressed up as clowns. Got a bunch of money from the, is the audio good? We got, I don't even know how I still have one viewer at this point. Yes. I would be literally the worst person to record audio for audiobooks to the point where, like, it would just be funny, I guess. Last year, I remember overhearing the kids that set up their own games and dressed up as clowns. Got a bunch of money from the staff that paid for them helping out the carnival. Whoop. I decided that this would be a good idea for me to try this year. I pitched the idea to my 2 only friends, Rowley and Shira Gupta. They agreed, and we all decided to head to the school club or organizing the whole carnival after school tomorrow to get jobs as carnival clowns. Now, I never expect to get so low in life to the point where I want to become a clown to get money. But when opportunities to make money never present themselves, you gotta do what you gotta do. You'd think there'd be As planned, we went to the club today after school and saw a bunch of kids and staff busy with planning stuff out. We asked for the head of the club and talked to her. We told her we needed jobs as clowns, and she said to our luck that they had exactly 3 jobs positions left open, so all of us got the job. The woman gave us these printed out pieces of paper that said Clown ID on it. The woman said these were a way to let the staff know that the kids dressed up as clowns carrying around there are officially employed by the school to be paid $5 every hour that they're in the carnival while working. You guys still there? I guess my whole clown idea is actually going to happen now. This is probably the first time any of my ideas actually go right for once. When she gave us our IDs, I tried my best to hold in my laughter from how stupid they looked. They were terribly made. As we left the room, I immediately stuffed that card in my pocket so no one in the hallway realizes I've become a clown for the carnival. That would result in relentless bullying. As for Shirag and Rowley, well, I didn't worry about them since they're already both kind of relentlessly bullied anyway. I just hope this is worth getting money for. We're there for 10 hours, so I'll get $50 by the end of this. Enough to get some Twisted Wizard DLCs or some bad word. Oh no. Well, tonight, Rowley, Shirig, I'm gonna pronounce that name different every single time I say it. I'm not even gonna do it on purpose. and I went to the carnival as clowns. I gotta say, it was really hard for me to keep it together while acting like a complete buffoon, but I held on for the time being. The three of us were each sent to entertain different parts of the carnival. Raleigh went to the carousel. Shirag went to the game where you try to hit the bell with the hammer, and I went to the food court. No one seemed to really give a crap that I was there, except for the one girl who looked like she liked it. Deary the Dancing Clown. Wow. Very, very, interesting. Yeah. Whatever. Out of nowhere, my hecking bullies randomly found me. Yeah, there is going to be swearing, and there's probably going to be some other like adult stuff because people who make these like to make them edgy. Randomly found me. I swear to God, these three heckers find me at the most unexpected and worst times possible. When I heard Kyle yell out at me, I stopped cold in and turned around. Now these three guys, Kyle, Anthony, and Bruce, are the three biggest a-holes in this planet. My whole entire time in middle school, they've bugged me, and the worst part is they are high schoolers from a whole other school. Anyway, they somehow recognized me in this stupid outfit and thought it would be fine to steal my sign. I've hecking had it with these three. I'm getting my revenge tonight. Well, honestly, I don't care what happens to Greg. Greg's kind of a-hole. I chased after them into the street. I've seriously had enough of these three and was finally standing up for myself. 3 hecking years of bullying and torment is bound to make anyone go mad. I ran as fast as I could, but they must have known I was furious because they ran like heck. Eventually, they ran all the way to some commercial area full of convenience stores and restaurants. I kept on going, and they all hid in an alleyway. Now's my chance to try and fight these heckers. See you later, you hecking loser, Greg. What does living in Washington have anything to do with saying HE double hockey sticks? I don't think it really matters what state you're in. I mean, technically, I can say whatever word I want. This has nothing to do with YouTube. It's just I don't like saying swear words. Look, even if I was in a state where it's completely normal to say the word, I wouldn't care. I mean, I would say the word hell, but like I don't use it in a swearing manner. And that's just me. It's just there's plenty of people around here who'd use it. It doesn't really. It's not like a cultural thing like it's really bad to say here. It's just that I don't like saying it. Well, I don't think that this is. I'm trying to get it to where you guys can all see the images, but like my face isn't covered. Yeah, it's also not swearing to. There's plenty of things that aren't considered swearing that the words that I just don't like using. Just like I wouldn't say like I wouldn't use the Lord's name in vain, and that's more of a religious thing obviously than a cultural thing, but I mean maybe it is a cultural thing somewhere. But yeah, it's not a. It has nothing to do with any sort of cultural thing at all. Like I just don't like using it. Well, they ended up hiding in a corner and slapped the hecking sign right on my face as I ran. I'm gonna have to be censoring a lot of this, just for my own sake. Uh, I dropped down like a dead dog, and then they kicked the living heck out of me. I bled and had bruises of all kinds all over, and I was unable to do anything. After they were satisfied with that, they did to me. Then took all my crap, my clown ID, my wallet with $20 in it, my cell phone. I mean everything. I was devastated. What did I do to deserve this? Why am I being mistreated like this? What did I do to this world? I just want to finally be happy and stand up to the scum of this world, starting with these three. I swear I'll make it my mission in life to rid this world of walking trash bags like these. Mark my words. Wow. Look, it's a big thing. See, so I haven't actually watched the movie, so this might have spoilers for that, but I don't plan on watching it from what I've heard about it. Doesn't seem like the kind of movie I'd enjoy. So I guess this is my way of experiencing the movie. The correct this I can't believe that DC actually ripped off this guy's Diary of Wimpy Kid fan fiction and made it into a movie, but they didn't even pay the guy who made it. SMH. Well, I mean, I watched Film Theory too. I didn't wasn't the only film. Wait. I don't know if I watched the Joker one on Film Theory. 30 minutes of walking later, I decided not to go back to the carnival since they took my ID and I couldn't make money anymore. So I just walked home. I didn't tell my mom about the carnival and that I was going to be a clown for it. So it was an awkward moment for her to see her son knocking on the door dressed like this. Hi. His mom's just sick of it. Well, it's been 3 days since this disaster happened, and this morning at school, everyone was pointing, laughing, and staring at me. During class, Rowley and Shirag were giving me sympathetic looks, so now I was really nervous as to what was going on. During lunch, they were handing out the weekly school newspaper, so I gave a look for myself. Heck. Uh-oh. It's getting tense. I can't zoom in anymore. The Westmore Daily. Hilarious incident at Carnival. Written by Patty Farrell. The clown, Greg Heffley, seen chasing around hooligans in the carnival. A funny, no-good incident occurred during last week's annual carnival. Carnival clown Greg Heffley was seen running like a headless chicken after his sign stolen by three silly hooligans. Greg had made a fool of himself, all while dressed as a clown. How ironic is that? He chased the three unidentified kids outside the carnival and never returned after. Well, I guess he was really bitter about his sign, wasn't he? Poor Greg the clown. That jerk, Patty Farrell. She has always tried to get drama on her papers, and now I am the victim of one of her stories. She made a fool of myself in that paper of hers. She's going to pay. I don't know how I'll get back at her, but I'll find a way. That's for sure. No way she's getting away with this. She's dead. Ominous. So it's not 2 pages that time anymore. All day I was being laughed at by every single person. I was angry and felt like strangling each and every one of the jerks who thought it was funny. They will all pay. I'm not even going to attempt to censor some of this stuff because it's just so much. This was all twisted irony. I always wanted to get popular at school, and now I am, but not in the way I wanted. During class, everyone recognized me and laughed and called me my new stupid nickname. I even saw Chirag hiding his smile. Har har har, Greg the Clown. Well, so far, everything's been kind of a disaster. So far, the only person that isn't making fun of me is Rowley. I've made fun of Rowley a lot, so the fact that he was nice to me made me feel bad for treating him like crap all the time. I don't think you're a clown. I don't think girls are stinky poos. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know why Greg is a simp. Could this maybe be life's way of teaching me a lesson that I'm not grateful for having Rowley as my friend? Man, I feel so bad for treating him badly and not caring when he got bullied. As for Shirag, well, that butthole is no longer my friend. Bwah ha 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 ha. It's stupid to guess what. As I was walking down the hallway switching class, hoping I wouldn't get spotted, I heard someone call me from behind. Hey, Greg. I didn't even need to turn around to recognize who it was. Holly, my crush. Great, now she's in on the bullying too. Heck this world. But no, she actually didn't make fun of me. Don't listen to those jerks. Besides, you looked kinda cute in that costume. Oh crap, did she just say that? Holy crap, yes, this is happening. Oh. She then looked at me seductively. What the heck? I mean, I'm not complaining, but why? Why does she actually like me? Well, at least not everything went badly today. She reached near and my heart pumped faster every inch she came closer. She then grabbed my hands and pulled me right next to her. We then kissed. I couldn't believe it. I kissed Holly Hills. Yes. Guess what, boys? I got the hottest girl in the end, so suck on it. Ha ha ha. Oh man, this seems too good to be true. Oh really? I wonder what's gonna happen next. Friday, still being laughed at. Greg the Clown. Heh. This is really taking a toll on my mental health. I swear to. I swear. Everyone in town is in on it at this point, except for mom and dad, since they are always clueless as to what's going on in Plainview. But today something strange happened. A pretty big group of kids came up to me today. I noticed that most of them were the ones who were considered the nerds and losers of Westmore. They told me that they related to my situation and would stand up for me no matter what. It felt good knowing these guys were on my side, not gonna lie. In fact, I may be able to use this to my advantage. Imagine what I would be capable of with an army of admirers surrounding and protecting me. I would be a that's not the same. I would be a god. I would be unstoppable. No one would mess with us. We could take over the entire school if we wanted. I gotta make this happen, starting Monday. As I planned, I talked to my 5 supporters today. At first, they didn't seem too interested when I spoke about my leadership until I mentioned the fact that we are taking over Westmore. I just hope this all goes the way I'm envisioning it in my head. The school is mine. Well, the first idea in my plan to take over Westmore was to parade around school to show who's boss. I gotta say, I think we nailed this part. Everyone got out of our way as we were Moses separating the Red Sea. It was beautiful. I think I saw Shirag somewhere, I swear, and the little midget looked all scared. Good, because it's only going to get worse from here. The second part of our plan was to graffiti the school with our propaganda. We spray painted Hex Society on nearly every hallway the school had. It was actually kind of intimidating. I mean, imagine just walking around the school and seeing this. I'm sure as heck would be peeing my pants if I wasn't friends with whoever did that. But of course, like every fun thing, it didn't last long. And someone had to spoil our fun. And you know who it was? Patty. That jerk. thinks she can just get whoever she wants in trouble. And even worse is that she can. She saw us doing this and yelled for a teacher to come and get us. Everyone made a run for it, but I guess I was too slow. Well, dang it. I got a visit to Principal Roy's office, and he told me to explain myself. I told him I did the graffiti all on my own. The reason I didn't lie is because I'm no snitch, and I'm taking one for the team. Patty is going to pay for this. I don't know how or when, but she will. Oh, and Chirag went outside listening to everything. Was right outside listening to everything. I overheard Holly talking to a bunch of girls about me. Of course, I was excited at first, but of course, since life tends to always hand me the crappiest cards, she was just making fun of me like the rest of them. Looks like she might just be going down along with Patty. I talked with my admirers again. They said they're still on my side no matter what. I was a little mad that none of them decided to stand up for me against the principal, but I guess I'll let it slide for now. Anyways, one of the guys said I should be letting my hair grow out so I looked more intimidating. I don't see how hair can make you look scary, but screw it, I'll take his advice. Monday, week 5, April. Okay, not gonna lie, I look pretty good. Who knew that hair could change the way someone looks so much? I actually think I look good for once in my life. I hope this stops all the bullying now that I don't look so much like a nerd as like before. Imagine that. Imagine Holly starts hitting on me now that I look like a Chad. Ha. She's finally going to know what it feels like to get rejected. I'm just thinking about it brings a smile to my face. That's like asking what the. That's like asking the. That's like asking what my favorite smell. That's like asking about my favorite smelling urine. All of my streams are very bad because I don't stream. I mean, I do. I just don't stream well. Everything goes wrong whenever I stream. I just realized it's been 2 weeks since I last wrote here. I guess I should do a quick recap on what's been going on with everything. My admirers. I gotta say, I'm really proud of these guys. They're still following me and believing in me even after I got in trouble with Principal Roy. I bet you're wondering what's been going on with me and Rowley and Shirig. Well, I've been convincing Rowley to join my admirers, and well, he actually accepted, so he's part of it now too. Shirig, I've lost all patience with. He's still bugging me about the whole Greg Clown thing. That piece of crap. That depends what you mean commentate well. I mean, my voice is monotone all the time, and I don't usually have anything all that interesting to say. Holly, Patty, and Shirig, they better do something that makes me change my mind about them, or else. Tuesday. I was feeling bad down today, so I took a walk outside at night. Not that my parents would worry; they don't give a crap. As I was walking, I found something I couldn't believe on the in the ground. It was a gun, though not a BB or a toy gun, but a legit gun. I picked it up, and it was heavy, and it had actual bullets in it. 6, fully loaded. Now this will be useful. Uh-oh. Well, it was getting pretty late, and I realized I walked extremely far from home, so I took the train home. It was empty, except for a few voices I could hear a few seats behind me, but I didn't look at them. What got me worried is that I actually started recognizing voices. Crap. It was Kyle, Anthony, and Bruce, my 3 boys. They didn't recognize me because of my longer hair, but they eventually did, and walked up to me, and, well, they beat the crap out of me. And this is the last straw. This is where I'd had enough. Uh-oh. I always knew Greg was a killer. blood. Very gory. They left the train and tried to escape through the subway. Luckily, I managed to catch up and I got them. After realizing what the heck I just did, I ran like heck to my house. I swear I'd never exercised this much in my life. I finally made it back home and just panicked like crazy. Did I just do that? I just murdered 3 people. I don't know if I'm some kind of psycho for thinking this, but it felt good. You're already a psycho, Greg. And a simp. I cleaned myself up, and for some reason the first thing that went into my head as to change my clothes is to change my clothes. I didn't get any blood stains on them, but I wanted to anyway. So I sneaked around my parents' closet to find something to put on it, and sure enough, I found something. An amazing suit, a velvety red silk one to be exact. It had an orange vest and green shirt alongside it. I put it on and looked at myself in the mirror. I looked amazing, but I still felt as if something was missing. I would say I was around 90% satisfied with my looks at this point, but I still felt something else was needed. I looked around and saw some hair gel, so I decided to put some of that on. And I looked so good, so menacing. Now I think I need just a few final finishing touches. The following day. Uh-oh. Well, today I came into school dressed like a clown. They can say what they want. I don't care anymore. I am happy, and that's all that matters. My admirers saw me and were proud. Man, all that crying and self-loathing I was doing it was worth it to make me change like this. I guess all I need in life was a little shove to get moving. I decided to go to school like this every day from now on. They want to call me clown. I dress like one, so they can see I don't give 2 hecks what they think. Now I still need to deal with them. 3 I don't like. Holly, Chirag, Churig, Patty. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll find a way. Well, as a matter of fact, I think I already have found a way for one of them. I've overheard Holly talking with her friends about a sleepover they're planning to have this weekend, so I guess I'll be an uninvited guest. I managed to track down where Holly Hills lives by sneaking into our teacher's student records. I snuck out of my house and went to hers, and sure enough, there was a sleepover going on. And I wasn't sure how this would play out. I don't want to massacre everyone in there because I don't have enough bullets. This revolver only has 3 bullets now. I guess I'll have to wait for it to die down and for them all to go to sleep. Then I'll do one thing I've been wanting to do for a long time. I mean, see, a stalker is someone who like hides and like looks at you without interacting, and someone who's following you to kill you is more of an assassin than a stalker. But after waiting around 3 hours, the sleepover finally calmed, and they all went to sleep. Holly got the bed all to herself in her own room that had its own window. It was perfect. I'd lock the door and do it here, then escape through the room's window. No one would know who did it. I, I took a look at her sleeping and realized how screwed up this was, but I was still enjoying it. Well, I must make too much noise because she woke up and yelled. Well, crap. Looks like I have to kill her now. Frown. Frown. He's frowning now. Oh my. Holly. Oh no. Call the cops. It's been less than 24 hours since I killed her, and TV is already filling up with news coverage regarding her death. I have to admit, I was nervous that the cops would figure out who did it, but I did my absolute best to cover up my tracks, so I doubt they'll figure anything out. Besides, it's not like she even suffered. One little incident, everybody freaks out these days. Pitiful. What kind of society is this? 14-year-old Holly Elizabeth Hills was murdered by an unknown assailant via suffocation yesterday. Police are investigating. Roderick is just like, ooh. Everyone and their mother are talking about Holly's death. It's all everyone's talking about, even the teachers. Crap, enough talk and rumors are soon going to start spreading like wildfire. I just hope no one thinks I'm the one who did it. The fun has just begun for me, and I don't want some butthole to end it already. I won't allow it. I haven't told a single person that I did, and I'm not planning on telling anyone either. Not even my admirers. Can't risk it. I saw Rowley crying like crazy in the hallways. I completely forgot she was his crush as well. Sucks for him, doesn't it? Sans. Then Greg becomes Sans. Oh, gee. I didn't expect that. Well, now that Holly is, there is like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid Undertale one. I can't remember if it's actually good or not. But I think that they exist, so we maybe could look at that one sometime. Well, now that Holly is crossed off the list, Churro and Patty are left. I've been thinking of smoother ways of going about this, though. Holly's death was sloppy, and I was nearly caught by her friends. I've thought about going to their house at night the same way I did with Holly, except this time I'll make sure they are home alone. What the heck was I thinking going to her house to kill her while she was having a sleepover? If I was in the Mafia, I'd be the world's worst hired gun, wouldn't I? I've gone through my plan to deal with Chirag extensively, and I'm positive I can do this way better than last time. I already know where he lives, so finding his address is no longer an issue. The only real issue is finding a way to dispose of his corpse. I mean, if you donate, then whatever. I mean, if you, yeah. I looked around the house for anything to help me with my plan. I went to the garage and saw a shovel, so I guess that solves the whole corpse disposal issue. I'm going to try and go to his house tomorrow. I don't want to wait any longer. I'm worried the news will start spreading that there's a killer on the loose, because then there's going to be more police patrols around residential areas, thus making it hard to continue my plan. Oh yeah, that stream was awful. That stream was it's really boring because I didn't get a single donation. But I mean, I shouldn't have really expected any donations, honestly. I can't remember what. Oh, that was for my birthday. That was my excuse for being a sellout and asking for donations, is because it was my birthday. After I finished my planning, I heard a knock on the door, so I went to answer. Knock, knock. It was Rowley and the dude I was planning on finding a way to hide his body just 10 minutes ago. Shurig. I was not expecting to see them, but they both seemed to have concerned looks on their faces, so I let them in to see what they had to say. Uh, I don't know. They think that he did it, I guess. Shurig spoke about how Principal Roy called him and Raleigh to his office to speak about me. Apparently, the principal believes I may have something to do with the death of Holly. Shurig said that the principal never straight up said I am the one who murdered her, just that he believes I'm a suspicious figure with connections regarding her death. Anyway, he kept speaking. He said he and Raleigh are worried that the principal thinks that I killed Holly and that he and Raleigh also had something to do with it. So Chirag asked me for a favor, to go to the principal and say that I'm no longer Raleigh and Chirag's friend, to no longer raise suspicion of them. Are you serious? Chirag, the guy treating me like crap the past few weeks, want me to help him out with this? Screw this guy. I got so angry I just capped him right there. Screw the plan. You were always so nice to me, Raleigh. You can go. I've never seen someone leave a house so quickly. It's kind of funny seeing him run like a headless chicken. But then I heard my mom from upstairs shout, and my blood stopped cold. Gregory, what is all that noise? I'm watching an old war movie. Well, keep it down, okay? Yeah, sure thing, Mom. Why would I have more than, like, 4 buttons on my mouse? That's just ridiculous. There's a keyboard for that reason. I mean, you can just use your keyboard. You don't really need that many buttons on a mouse. Like, I get, like, a thumb button maybe, but, like, 18, that's just pointless. I dragged Shurig's body outside to my backyard, and dang, I don't know what he used to eat, but he weighed so much more than he looks. Crap, I could barely move him. For 10 minutes, I dug a hole in our yard, then I tossed the hecker into it. I was sweating like crazy the whole time because my parents' bedroom has a window that looks right into the yard. Luckily, they didn't spot me since they were watching a loud movie. Well, his death didn't go as planned. That's my fault. But who cares? It's over and the evidence is hidden. I just hope I covered the hole properly because if the corpse starts smelling through it, if I didn't put enough dirt, I'm screwed. Out of nowhere, Manny showed up. Crap. Bubby? Well, I never liked him anyway. No one likes Manny. Like, even Greg doesn't like Manny. Manny is Ice Age Baby all over again. But, like, actually before Ice Age Baby was even a thing. Manny has just always been the most hated kid in the universe. 10 minutes later, week 8. Life without Manny is uncomfortable. I gotta say, Mom and Dad are depressed, obviously. But Roderick, man, I never thought I'd see Roderick depressed too. I sort of regret killing him. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was an a-hole. I'm just replacing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, but killing a 5-year-old may have been a little too much. Now there is a major problem. My revolver only has 1 bullet left. I can't just go and buy some more, so I'm going to be extra careful not to use it again until the right moment strikes. Things aren't going very well to Principal Boy. Now that Holly and Shurig are dead, the media has been all over Westmore, and especially the head faculty. Mr. Roy, any comments on the death and disappearance of your 2 students at Westmore? Mr. Roy, do you believe there's a serial killer on the loose who's targeting kids? Please comment. I have no comment. 2 young teens, 1 missing, 1 dead, spark fear and debate about safety within our community. 14-year-old Holly Heather was strangled in her bedroom 3 weeks ago by an unknown assailant who escaped through the bedroom window. Now, just 1 week ago, 13-year-old Shira Gupta left his house at approximately 8:30 p.m. and hasn't been seen since. Citizens of Plainview are worried a killer targeting children on the loose, or a kidnapper may be looking for children as well. The Plainview Police Department have stated that they will be sending out extra patrol cars every night from now on, follow the Plainview Times paper for updates. During English class, 2 police officers came into class and called me out to come follow them. I was chill on the outside, but freaking out on the inside. Do they know about the killings? Crap, I managed to keep my cool and went with them, trying not to arouse suspicion of any kind. Then they took me to their car and were driving downtown. Not gonna lie, I felt like getting out and running. Here we are. Hello, I'm Detective Kagan. I'm going to ask you questions. The detective guy asked me questions about Holly and Shirig, as I assumed he would. It all played out the same way you see in Hollywood, asking me when I last saw them, my relationship with them, all that crap. I did my best to seem innocent. I tried my best to seem innocent and well, I guess I did well under pressure because Detective Kagan didn't seem annoyed or suspicious about me. But then again, he probably knows how to hide all those facial expressions that let you know what people are thinking. He did say one thing that got me nervous. He said that them 2 police officers, Hayes and Diaz, will be visiting me often for questioning. Well, crap. Now I have to worry about these 2 jerks stalking me around. The two dropped me back off at school, but there was only 5 minutes left of school, so I just walked back home. I know it's you. You're drunk, Roderick. You're talking right out of your butt. Sleep it off. It all makes sense. You're a collie, Manny. It's all you, you drowned clown dressing freak. Yeet. Yoink. Roderick was drunk yesterday and said the truth without even realizing. Because today he apologized for beating me up. I just hope he doesn't keep on drinking because for some reason that makes him smarter. Today at school my admirers grew by, well, a lot. I have no idea what they said to convince my people, but dang, it used to be just the six of us, but now it's up to around 30. Now about those cops, I'm getting a little paranoid about them. They're jeopardizing my plan on Patty. Crap, I just remembered. When I killed Holly, I had my fingerprints all over the pillow. That's why they're suspicious of me. Now, since this is all the evidence they have, I don't think it'll hold up well in court, so they definitely are just waiting for me to do something, anything to get me in cuffs. I decided to take different route to school from now on, just in case. Nah, not Roderick yet. I don't know what happens. But, I feel like this is one of those stories where everyone's gonna die eventually. Today, something bad happened. Remember how I said that when Roderick drinks, he gets smarter for some reason? Well, today he got drunk again and he took my book. Yes, the book you're currently reading at this very moment. He took it and drove off in his van somewhere. Now I was panicking. Where is he going? To the cops? Time to uncover the truth about you. Well, it came back around 2 hours later with a pale, dead look in his face. He knows everything. God dang it. Gosh dang it. Gosh. I said gosh. I know what I have to do, but I don't want to have to do it. Maybe he'll sober up and forget everything. I'm going to the cops first thing in the morning. You're not getting away with it. Well, he ended up collapsing from how drunk he is. I guess I should be glad he was unconscious because it's going to make it easier for me to kill him now. I would kill him with my revolver if I could, but remember, I only got one bullet left, and that's reserved for that jerk, Patty. So I guess I'm going to have to kill him with a knife or something. Then I'll stage that it's a suicide so it won't alarm anybody. Well, I did it. Now he's been dealt with. I'll make it look like suicide by moving him to the bathroom with the knife next to him. I used gloves so my prints won't show up at the crime scene. Hope this works out well. Now I want fries. Oh my gosh, Roderick. Oh my gosh. Oh. And then Greg smiles. He's like, funny business. Her talk show program or whatever gives me a chance to finally. Who's? Did I skip pages? Her talk show program or whatever gives me a chance to finally be interviewed with her. Or better yet, with a camera crew recording me killing her. Now, you're probably wondering how I'd get away with murder this time. Well, short answer, I won't, and I don't care if I do either. I have nothing left to live for. I killed my crush, I killed my old friend, I killed my two brothers, and ruined my parents' mental health. When I get on the talk show with Patty and kill her, I'll get arrested, and that will be it. That'll be the end of my life as I know it. I'll live the rest of my life in jail and rot, which is what I deserve anyways. I just don't care anymore. I signed up to be on her show, and as I assumed, she accepted me and made me the first guest to appear on Friday. It's really early in the morning, and today's the day I go on Patty's show. After many hours of deciding, I finally got the courage to go to my parents' bedroom and kill them in her sleep. It's better this way. Goodbye, Father. Goodbye, Mother. Oh, jeez. After killing Mom and Dad, I've never felt so free. It's the stairs scene. I just know that from the memes. I felt like I got rid of a huge weight on my back, and that I no longer need to fear consequences for my actions. No parents to witness my self-destruction. It was an amazing feeling, like being high. I took a route to the school using this long public staircase I've always wanted to dance on. I felt unstoppable. But of course, not all good things last. These two dummies, Officer Hayes and Diaz, saw me dancing and asked to come towards them to talk. Now they probably have evidence to incarcerate me by this time, and I'm not going to jail before I kill Patty, or else this will have all been for nothing. So I ran as fast as I could to the school. I continued running like crazy that I didn't even look where I was going and ended up getting ran over by a taxi. Luckily, that didn't stop me from fleeing, and I managed to lose them and made my way to school. I had to just obviously start shouting like crazy. He also figured it out. He said he finished calling the cops a few minutes ago, and they'll be here soon. Well, I better make my way to Patty's show before they come to arrest me. I better remember putting a knife in my pocket this morning. So that was the end of Principal Roy. Knife throwing skills. Jeez. I made my way to her talk show, and things escalated quite satisfyingly. You're awful, Patty. Oh, yeah, Greg, how am I awful? Writing that story about me, inviting me for this interview. You just wanted to make fun of me. You're just like the rest of them. You don't know the first thing about me, pal. Look at what's happened because of you. You killed Holly Hills. You killed Chirag, and look at you. You're laughing. You're laughing. All of Plainview is in a panic. I know. Ha 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 ha. No, I think we've had enough of your jokes. Get 'em off. How about another joke? Pate. Oh. No, I don't think so. Get him off. I've had enough of this clown. What do you get when you cross a mentally ill owner with a society that abandons him? Call the police, and treats him like trash. I'll tell you what you get. You get what you deserve. Wait, is this part of the show? Doo-doo. Oh, jeez, Rick. Now that's a lot of damage. They ran. Look at Greg. Oh. They're happy. Well, the cops caught up with me as soon as I killed Patty. They were glad they finally got me, but so was I. It's over, and I am free of my pain. I got what I wanted in the end. Everything I wished I would do became reality, and it was every bit as good as it was in my imagination. I closed my eyes as the cops led me outside, but for some reason they stopped walking, so I opened them. It was them, my admirers. They were blocking the exit. I couldn't believe it. They then all tackled the cops and beat them to a pulp. I seriously could not believe my eyes. They got the keys to the handcuffs and released me. Then I looked around. Westmore was riding. All the nerds and rejects were banding up with me. Splat. The school's going crazy, all because of me. My original 5 admirers paraded me outside the school. The rioting got so bad, someone set fire to Westmore. I've never felt so alive and awakened in my entire life. I will avenge those who you killed, Gregory. I am Batman. Oh, snap. Whoa. That's a big... Wow. What do you know? Rowley becomes Batman. What do you mean surprisingly good? This is Diary of Wimpy Kid fan fiction you're talking about here. This is the stuff of legend.